Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 3 of our 10th season here at RFC Liege. Well, we've had a fairly ridiculous situation with injuries. Yeah, that's right, injuries bloody galore, particularly for this next match. We're going to be playing Lierse. But first of all, let's have a little look how we have gone since we were last together. It's gone quite well. Well, very well actually. We are sitting in 12th, so kind of mid-table. I think that's a little bit lower than we kind of deserve. I would think that, wouldn't I? But let's have a look at the results since last time out. And that was that 3-2 victory over Kotrich. So we had a bit of a break. So we chucked a few friendlies in there. And then we came back for an away game against Cercle Bruges. They were second bottom in the league. 1-1 draw, pretty disappointing. Another Diawara header, though. This man keeps scoring headers. And I thought then we're going to go into a bit of a tough game. Maybe the wheels will drop off, but they didn't. We played Ghent, we beat them 2-1, 2-0 up. Untamak and Diawara with Ghent getting a later goal, but we didn't really feel in an awful lot of trouble in this game. It was kind of nice. Then we played Club Bruges away from home, got a draw out of it somehow. Masec with the goal, and to be perfectly honest, for part of the game we matched them. Part of the game we didn't, but we are starting to be able to play and do all right against the better teams. Then against Anderlecht, we lost 2-1, but we took an early lead, and yeah, they didn't completely outshine us. We were definitely in that game, and we could and probably should have taken something out of it. So really, really happy to actually be able to start showing ourselves against the big clubs, and this is like the second season we've been able to do that. Away against OHL, good side away from home, beat them 1-0, Masec with the goal. And then straight after that, probably the best win of the season, a 5-1 win over Antwerp. Van Dam, Untamak with a hat-trick and Diawara with a goal. What a result that was. Absolutely fantastic. Antwerp, who were right near us at the time. We then went into a run of really tough games and compounded that with a whole bunch of injuries, suspensions, etc. So against Standard, you can see we were not bad. We lost Koida early on. Don't get me started. Masec then got himself sent off. We were still 0-0 at this point, and they had about one really good chance, one highlight after the sending off. They scored with it, so it's not bad really. Being able to take Standard that close with 10 men, that was pretty good. And then against Genk, the number of players we actually had on the pitch were not great. We lost 5-0. It looks pretty terrible. It wasn't as bad as it looks. So I'll show you the XG on it, because I think everything else we've been pretty good, but that is not a 5-0 game. They had 13 shots, 9 on target, 1.63 XG. We had 9 shots, 4 on target, 0.5 XG. So we deserved to lose, but not 5-0. So what that has done is it's shot confidence a bit, which is frustrating. So we come back here against Liege, who are 17th in the league. So it's a game, looking at the league table, we should be winning. We've won 5, drawn 5, lost 5, -2 goal difference. 20 points at this stage, 15 games on the clock, as it were. So we are on track to have a very similar points tally to last season, which is great. We just need to keep picking up those points. The problem we have is this. So look, it's fine, isn't it? You look at you're able to put a side out. The problem is this. Just look at this bloody crapness. So let's just run through this. We've lost Demo Koida out for the season. Not forgetting we've lost Nana for the season right at the start. But then, as well as that, we have lost Rondeel, who's only out for a few games, but we've got both of our left backs out. We've got Van Zwam, our right back, out. We've got Cisse, our centre-back, out. We've got Mariengo, our right midfielder, out. We've got both our ball-winning midfielders out in El Moussaoui and Jacquot, and Charmel, the third-choice goalkeeper. What could be better? So the team that we are going to have to go with, and there's not much choice about this. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is that putting a Le Batiniere in there. What we could do is maybe get Jean-Luc Picard Picard, because he did play previously. Yeah, this is the one. This is what we want, I think. We're gonna bring Picard on, and Le Batiniere can just bugger off. I don't want him. I tried to get rid of him so many times. The team we are going to be going with today here, it's a weakened side, but it's still not terrible. We've got all those injuries, but we've got an okay side out. So Gofan is going to be our goalkeeper. Let's put it on the proper view here. We've got Diawara Unterbach up top. So our first choice front line. We've got Masec back after injury or after suspension on the left side. We've got Van Dam is on the right. We don't have many options there because these two are basically the only people we can put there. In the centre, Nathan is playing alongside Fadiga. That's not bad. Both of those have been playing okay. They're both a bit frustrated. They're not getting as many games as they want, but it's what it is. On the right side of defence, we've got Miyanga. Centre of defence is Ponte and Jans. They played together a lot before, as you can see. And Jean-Luc Picard on the left side, leader of the Enterprise down that left side. Hopefully he can do okay with Gofan in goal. We'll just have a little look at Picard. He doesn't look terrible. He's not particularly fast. We don't want him running on, but he is defensively fairly solid. So that's all we can ask for. Right then, folks, let's see how this goes. It may not go to plan just because of all the injuries, but it's going to be interesting to see what we might be able to do here. And then we've got a tough game against Ostend away, but we should have maybe one or two players back from that. Hopefully we don't lose any more. Well, Cisse, right at the end, was back. Sort of, but I don't really think he is ready for the bench at this point. Let's give him a chance to recover and maybe he can come back for the Ostend game. I think that would be nice to have those two back in there, and then the defensive back line looks a little bit more solid. And then as soon as we get old matey back, Rondeal, it's only 3 days out as well, so it should start to look a little bit better. Okay, so Picard is coming in. We're going to see what he can do. We've got Petit on the bench, who's never done very well for us, but who can offer a left cover at left and right back. Really don't know how this one is going to go. It's going to be interesting because we are not anywhere near the side that we normally are. So it'll be interesting to see whether our form, our confidence, our ability can sort of transform into a reasonable performance, even with a lot of people out. We are having shots, but we're not being as creative as we normally are, I guess. Not seeing much from the boys at the minute. They're going to have a shot, but Masec has got it. Masec has been awesome this year. Here he goes. Is he not going to shoot? Don't shoot, mate. He hasn't shot. Man to Mac with a header from a ridiculous distance. I mean, what was that? That was stupid, but we take it. We take it. And we'll just watch that one again because I don't really know how anyone can score a header from here. Masec does everything he needs to do, and he crosses it. It's not the best cross, and the goalkeeper should be doing better there. I mean, Untermac didn't head it particularly hard. I would have been pissed off there. So Picard's looking knackered already, as is Masec. This is great. I haven't even played a half of football yet. So, not bad. We'll demand more at this point. We'll go into the dressing room. I'm slightly concerned Picard is, or maybe I should have looked at him. Let's have a look at this. He's absolutely dead on his feet. I don't know why that is. We've got Petit as the option, he's not great, is he? He's a bit faster. I don't know why I've still got him in this side. I don't really trust him. We're not straight away. But what we will do, because I don't think we need to shoot on sight, we'll just take that off and hopefully we'll create a few better opportunities. We will have to bring Captain Picard off at some point because I don't think it's going to help us if he is just absolutely shattered on the left side. So Quackman, that's great. Fadiga, Oh, Untermatt gets absolutely decked by Decker, and that is what happens to Decker. He gets taken off. Right, we're doing it now. He's on a yellow card, so he's gone, and we've got Petit on for his first game of the season, so a lot of firsts. Not the most exciting game you're ever likely to see, but we don't need to go for it really, even though I'm clicking demand more. Right then, let's have a look what we got. We don't really need to move anyone on. No one playing particularly badly. Mayenga's not doing great, but we don't really have someone to take him off for. Van Dam. I mean, there is an option there. Dovlu, who's been playing a few games recently. Bring him on. He's, if you remember, he did score some or set some important goals up last season, so maybe he can do the same here. But there's another chance. Always is a worry, even when we're down to 10 men, particularly when we're down to 10 men. But it's Masic on the ball. Is he going to try and beat their whole team? It looks like it. Beautifully done. And they have cleared it, but it's all the way out here to Mayenga. Out wide to Dovlu. That's nicely done. Oh, that was just wide. Oh my! I mean, if we'd have scored that one as well, they'd have been furious because he hardly hit that. And we're oh crap! No, I think it'd be highly oh Christ! It's offside. Yeah, of course it was. Right, we're gonna do something here. Have we got tiredness anywhere? Van der Hoek is going to come on, and you're going to play as a target man on support, and we're going to just hit that time wasting button on, and we'll do that. Yeah, Van der Hoek. I mean, we've dominated the game. We certainly wouldn't have deserved to lose it, but a nice bit of goalkeeping there from Gofan. And yeah, good performance all round. Masic doing well on the left side, and Tamak with the goal. And Petit coming on and a 7.0 for him. So that's all right. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that was a glorious chance for them. An absolutely glorious chance, which was missed. So well done, boys. I probably didn't deserve it quite as with that chance right at the end, but I think we probably should have scored two. Yeah, it is nice to win after that disappointment. Previously, we're up to 9th, 23 points. Very, very nice. Goal difference, almost zero. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be in the middle of the table and not worrying about things around us. So we'll send the assistant there just while you're here. I don't do that all the time. I do. So what are we doing now? So we've got a few interesting games coming up. Oostende and Zultvargem. Those would be fascinating because they're against teams that are in that spot a little bit above the bottom. Can we do them away from home? That's always tricky. And then we've got Charleroi, who will be very hard. I don't know. Maybe that is the one we come back for against Vaasland Beveren. That seems a good one. Away from home against a team who are kind of down there. We could come back. We've seen Kortrijk. I'd like to do an away game, so I think this is the one that makes sense, because otherwise we're going all the way to Ghent. And whilst that's an attractive game, I don't think so. We'll probably do the Vaasland Beveren game. Then, not sure what. Then something in here. Maybe one of the big teams, perhaps. Maybe Club Bruges. And then we play the last game of the season against Oostende. I think we will be mid-table by the look of it. It's. I think at the moment, from here, it's going to be really hard to screw it up. Not impossible, but really hard. I don't think we will, though. We look, even with a makeshift side out, we look all right. Anyway, folks, that's it. That's it from me today. If you have enjoyed that, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you for the next one as we push forward through season 10, and I finally feel like we are part of the Jupiler League, and we're not just a hangers on. Even though we're 1,000 to 1 to win the league, you know, the most likely team to go down. Doesn't feel like that anymore. Thank you very much. Goodbye.